Me warni la yarni Asi warni la Ashirni la yarni Meti warni la yarni ayushe Arni la yarni Masi harni la yarna Awerni la yarni Ashirni la warni la yawarna Asirna arni la warni la Yasharni la yawarni Mia warni arni la bia harni la Yasharni la warni Ya waharni la yawarni alia yashar Ate warni la bia warni Arni la warni alia Yasirni tia warnu sharni Arni la warni alia Hello everyone, welcome to this new moon reading in Scorpio. This is not a reading for any particular zodiac sign. Basically what I'm doing is looking at the energies during this full moon. If you're not familiar with my channel, I do this monthly. I do full moon readings as well as new moon readings for the collective, so for everyone. This particular new moon falls on the 14th, or starts on the 14th with the dark moon, the 15th into the new moon, the 16th as well. New moon but phasing out. So new moons do last over a 3-day period. So if you're doing your manifestation work or setting your intentions, you do have a 3-day period to get it in, okay, to get your new moon rituals in. Full moon time is when we release all those things and get rid of things that aren't working for us to clear the slate in preparation of new moon. When new moon comes around, we set our intentions to then receive the new things we want to attract into our life, as well as set our intentions for the things we wish to come. So I'm very curious about this new moon, especially for one, it's under Scorpio season. 2, I'm Scorpio, and 3, my birthday happens to fall over this new moon time. That doesn't happen very often, obviously, so I'm extra curious to see what this has to say, not only just for the collective, for me personally too, though. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be using the fortune reading card as the main energy, and then using the Fantastic Menagerie for the tarot. You did have the 10 of Wands flip over during the pre-shuffle for you. I'm going to keep that card in the back of my mind to see how it applies in this reading with everything that shows up. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. Scorpio, new moon for the collective. What is the main energy for this new moon in Scorpio for the collective? One card for the main energy for this new moon in Scorpio. Wow, okay. So the star. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity. Well, this card is actually reminding me of the Ten of Wands that flipped over. The Ten of Wands is a hard time. It is a difficulty. You're carrying a weight or a burden of something heavy on one's shoulders. And it kind of feels like to me with the Star in this card, the way it's set, what it's saying is the hard times are over. Well, with the Ten of Wands, it is a card that's closing out. It is a number 10. It's a end of a cycle and or completion. And the hard time would be the yoke that's being carried on the back of that Ten of Wands. So if the hard times are over with the Star, it's telling me that you are laying down the yoke. You are laying down the burden. You're not carrying that weight, or will not be carrying that weight on your shoulders much longer. The Star is also an energy of wish fulfillment, divine guidance, hope, and faith. So you're being divinely guided. You might be divinely guided towards wish fulfillment. The Star is also telling us to maintain faith and hope in the outcome we want to see, because divine guidance will show the way to that wish. So when it says hard times are over, yeah, the Ten of Wands I feel is the energy that's phasing out. And the Star is telling you to be hopeful, to look forward to new things, to look forward to your happiness, your abundance. You should be enthusiastic and positive about what's coming your way. And if you're currently manifesting some things during this new moon time, be very clear about what you wish for with the Star. Because you just might get it, right? You just might get it. So let's see if we can get 3 tarot cards from the Fantastic Menagerie. Let's see, 3 cards for this new moon in Scorpio, please, for the collective. Okay. We have the Knight of Swords. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius you're dealing with. We have the Ace of Cups. Wow. And we have the 3 of Wands. So I love I love this Knight of Swords, and I love all of them, basically. I love all these cards. The way they're showing up right now, because this to me is telling me that with the Knight of Swords, okay, the Knight of Swords is all about movement, speed, action, because it's a knight. And then he's holding a sword. So the sword is all about your focus, your mental clarity, your mind. So to me, when I look at the knights, they take action and pursuit based on whatever it is that they're holding, right? So in this case, he's holding a sword. To me, this is a Knight of Swords saying, look, you're about to pursue, or you're taking action upon what's on your mind. You're in pursuit of your focus. I'm feeling like whatever you set your mind to with that Knight of Swords, whatever you set your mind to and you take action upon that, it's going to be delivered here with the Ace of Cups. Again, with the Star, wish fulfillment, you just might get your wish. So be very clear, is what this is telling me, about where you place your focus. Because the Ace of Cups is here, and this is brand new energy, and it might just hatch, okay? We have an egg here. Eggs are a symbol of fertility. That's why, you know, with Easter and all that, it's a fertility symbol. And there is something incubating in that egg in this card. And the wish is being hatched. Or this new thing that you put your mind to very well might hatch. It's Ace of Cups, could be new love. Ace of Cups is also healing, renewal energy, because the water is flowing. So it's very cathartic. It's very cleansing and purifying. So I feel like there's a new beginning. Yes, you go from a 10 of Wands that flipped over earlier to this Ace of Cups. So that's telling me you go from a 10 to a 1. That's progression. This is really telling me to, hey, if whatever you put your mind to at this special time, this new moon, very well might get delivered. So be very clear, focused on your intentions. They very well have a good chance of showing up on your door. Ace of Cups, or any aces really to me, are new doors. Like the universe knocks on your door and delivers an opportunity, delivers an open door and a way. So if you're in pursuit of something that you've had on your mind with that Knight of Swords for a while now, you're moving in that direction. And when the door opens itself up, don't hesitate, because the Knight of Swords wouldn't. He rushes into things. He's thought about it through. He's thought it through, though. It's not like you haven't thought it through, or you haven't put your mind to it, or you haven't really figured out all the odds and ends, dotted all your I's, crossed all your T's. You're very, strategic. You've thought it through. But I think it's because if you put so much mental focus into something or setting your intention towards something, you're going to make sure you do it right. It's this feeling that I'm getting. I'm going to be smart about it, basically, with the Knight of Swords. So I think some of you have been highly focused, maybe even hyper-focused on something that you want to achieve or manifest. And it feels like it's coming. It feels like the stork is delivering something with this Ace of Cups. But it's definitely a fresh start. That Three of Wands is talking about exploration, expansion. It's telling me with the Three of Wands that you will feel it coming. Three of Wands is that energy where you're looking out into the distance. It's my future forward card. You're looking out into the distance. You know something's coming. Something good is coming. Because you've put the work in. You've set the intention with the Knight of Swords. You put your mind and mental focus into it. You know it's coming with the Three of Wands. And it's just a matter of time again before it gets delivered. And this card is saying, hey, look forward to an abundance of happiness and enthusiasm. Well, he's definitely looking forward or looking towards something with his telescope. He knows it's in the distance. It's kind of like he's stargazing at the star. That's pretty cool how it showed up. Did you see that? He's looking at the star through his telescope. The body language of this card is actually facing the star, which is pretty cool. So in essence, some of you may be putting or setting your intentions out into the world and very, very certain, confident, and sure that it will come. That Three of Wands is the return on your investment. So again, if you're putting your mind to something, you're putting your energy to something, the Three of Wands is expectant of it being returned. Energetically, physically. That Ace of Cups is saying, look, you could, well, some of you could have a air sign coming towards you with this Knight of Swords with that Ace of Cups. Definitely. If we're looking at it generically like that, definitely. But in essence, this is feeling like, yeah, it could be new love with the air sign. If you are setting your intention for that. But in general, if it's not on love, this is basically something you've been putting your mind to is now starting to hatch or manifest itself, incubate. Okay, I'm using these words because of the egg, that's what it's telling me. I mean, eggs have to be kept warm, right? And you see a chicken lay on an egg, they keep that egg warm until that egg is ready to hatch and come into the world. So this is feeling like you figuratively laid an egg, right? Your wish, your manifestation, or something you're setting your intention to. You figuratively laid that egg, and now it's just a matter of waiting for it to come to fruition, waiting for it to hatch. And this is that Three of Wands where it's like, okay, you know you laid that egg. Now it's time for it to come. Now it's time for the wish to be fulfilled. Now it's time for the figurative egg of your manifestation to hatch. And that's why the Knight of Swords is telling me to say to you to stay focused. Stay focused on the wish that you want delivered. Stay focused on the intention that you're making and the manifestation that you want to bring into the world. Once you lay the egg, plant the seed, it's just a matter of time before it hatches. And that Three of Wands is expectant that the energy that is put into something will then indeed be repaid in kind. And that Three of Wands feels something coming. It knows something's coming. It's kind of like, to me, a guarantee that something's coming. And that's kind of why in the beginning I was like, you better be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. And you have a lot of things to look forward to, positive things to look forward to. So this new moon is saying, look, whatever you put your mind to, if you stay focused on it with pure intention, plant that seed in your mind, in your heart, it's going to come your way. And this is saying to me to stay on the lookout for it too, because that's exactly what they're doing. So let's see if we can get 3 cards here. All right, so we have this healing. We have simplicity. And we have balance. So I'm looking at this like you're entering into a period of healing. Yes. Again, the hard times are over. No surprise there, right? With the Ten of Wands that flipped over. No surprise. You're letting that go. The burdens are gone now. You're able to enter into a period of healing. The simplicity card, again, is giving me the vibe of be very clear about what you want. Keep it simple, but straightforward. Simplicity to me, this card also, I'm sorry if you can't see it. This card also speaks to me of getting rid of what's not working, right? We simplify our lives. We cut through, we cut the fluff of things, right? We cut back things. We get rid of things that don't work. We simplify our lives. We keep what does work, get rid of what doesn't work. And I think that's part of that, again, Ten of Wands energy that we're laying down. We're getting rid of the things that aren't working. We're laying down the yoke of what's not working. We're simplifying our lives so that way we can, here with the Ace of Cups, embrace the new. We are healing from the hard times. We are moving, because again, Knights are movement. We are moving at high speed into this new energy. In order to do that, though, in order to embrace the new, we had to get rid of the old. We had to simplify. We had to cut away things that weren't working. Less is more. And then that 3 of Wands is our future forward energy. It's what we see for ourselves into the future. And this is a future energy, basically saying you're on the lookout for all these wonderful things to come. You know they're coming. And that balance energy is, to me, saying that the things that are coming are in alignment, balance, harmony with you. And look at the seed or the acorn. Acorn is a good symbol, actually a good symbol of fortune. It's a symbol of growth as well, in a sense that we plant that seed and we have so much potential to grow and become. So again, it's giving me the vibe of, yes, you're on the lookout for what's to come. You know it's coming. You've planted that seed already. And it does feel like the wish to come or the egg to hatch is one of alignment with you. Again, energy of balance. Not only that, we have, if you look closely, we have the little spider web. And the spider web talks about the grand design of one's life. And how the universe helps us weave our destiny. So this is also giving me the vibe of you're headed towards what's destined for you and in alignment with you for your greater good and destiny with this card. So let's grab a final oracle card to sum this up for you guys. And then I'm going to roll the dice for some angel numbers. So let's see if we can get a final oracle card for this reading. So again, the crux of it is be very clear about what it is that you want to achieve or what it is that you want to bring into and manifest into your life during this new moon time. This new moon energy is very powerful in the sense that it's going to usher in a period of healing and help you achieve the very things that you are setting your intention or manifestations for. The universe wants you to be certain and confident that these things are coming to you. That's why the star is here saying, look forward to this abundance and happiness coming. The 3 of Wands is very certain and confident that these things are coming. The star is your wish fulfillment, your egg being hatched, the seed that you've planted then taking root and growing. So you got to be very clear about what it is that you want and stay focused on that vision, because the sword is that of vision. It speaks of vision of the mind. It speaks of truth. It speaks of clarity. So hold that vision with the Knight of Swords and continue to move in the direction of it, because it's going to put you on the path to healing, right? The hard times are over. The 10 of Wands is what you're letting go. It's the close of a cycle. And again, you go from a 10 of Wands, right, which is an ending, to a beginning over here with an ace, and that's progression. Nice. Okay, wait. Hold on. I can't make this up. Look, stargazing, and you have the star. What does it say? When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. So again, this feeling of the star energy confirmed. Again, twice. This is telling me that when we gaze up at the star, we set our intention sometimes with the stars. We make a wish upon the star, right? Again, we're focusing on that. Again, the Knight of Swords is echoing also in here with the focus in the card. And it's saying your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what it is that you need to know about the situation. Okay, I'm kind of baffled by this, okay? I'm seeing so many synchronicities in the cards. I already said that the Knight of Swords is about your focus and what you set your intention and your mind to. Here we have the star, stargazing. And wasn't that what I said over here with the Three of Wands? He was looking and stargazing through the telescope at the star. That's kind of freaky. But I love it when that happens. It just kind of throws me off a little bit whenever it does. That's fascinating. So again, he's on the lookout. He knows it's coming. He knows his wish. The thing that he's been focusing on is coming. The Three of Wands knows that there's something to be revealed, right? Because you think about it, he's looking into the future. He knows what he's put his mind and attention to is about to return to him. It's about to be delivered. It's about to be hatched. Again, wish fulfillment coming true. So to me, this is saying, listen to your intuition. Your intuition, maybe even synchronicity with the star, might actually reveal something about what it is that you're wishing for. That's what this card is telling me. Fascinating. So again, your focus is very important at this time. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to have something to say. Those little nudges from the universe are there for a reason. So maybe with this new moon time, go out and look at the stars. Find one that connects to you and make a wish. I know that sounds cheesy, but considering all the cards that connect here, it's definitely a clear message. Okay, go out and grab your telescope if you're fortunate enough to have one. Gosh, I wish I did. If you have a telescope, get out there where there's no light pollution and go out and stargaze. Make a wish. That could be a new moon ritual for some of you, considering what we're seeing here. So I'm going to roll the dice. If you're not familiar with what I do with the dice, I do roll for angel numbers. I recommend that you Google whatever number comes up for you in this reading to get a interpretation of the number messages. There are different sources out there in internet world. By all means, find one that connects and resonates most with you. I don't want to recommend one because it could be one that you just don't connect with, and at that point the numbers themselves might lose the magic. Not only that, when you go and you do your own research, there might be other synchronicities that Great Spirit wants you to find along the way, and I wouldn't want to rob you of that experience by giving you a shortcut. So I always tell you to look up the numbers. The numbers themselves might add additional messages that you might need to hear personally, and or confirm some things already said in this reading. And that's usually the case. So you end up getting confirmation through the angel numbers. So let's go ahead and see what numbers show up for this new moon reading. New moon in Scorpio. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to push this over because I'm trying to get it pushed over. That's a 2 and a 3. So that's actually a 5. 9, 8. So 598 is your angel number for this new moon in Scorpio reading. Go ahead and look that up and see what additional messages or confirmation is given through that number. All you have to do again is Google the number itself, angel number, whatever it is, obviously, and you'll get different sources to provide interpretation. If you feel this reading has helped you in some way, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I do appreciate hearing from everybody. If you want to support this channel, like, share, subscribe. Click the little bell for notification if you haven't as of yet. It does give you notifications so you don't miss future content. It also helps the channel. And if you want to go a step further to support this channel, maybe consider booking a personal reading should you ever need one. Also consider checking out my handmade crystal jewelry and other crafts that I have on my Etsy page. All my information to book a personal reading or check out my Etsy shop is in the description box down below. Just pay me a visit, see what readings I have available. You could book whenever you feel guided to. I'm going to leave you here Take care, everyone. All right. Much love to you wherever you are. Please be safe and keep shining.